then I think you got possessed by a parasite. And I think that's bad. Limbus company. Limbus company. Let's freaking go. It's the first time. Full screen. Microphone. Game audio. So for those who don't know, I never saw this game. The only things that I saw was like this screen. So I don't freaking know anything. Oh yeah. I'm too lazy to write that. No, I'm too lazy to write that. I'm not new. I'm here. Yep. Good game, guys. So we're gonna see us tomorrow. Oh, how do my game crash? Oh, it's back. Hello? Whoa! Why? How do I activate full screen? Why is this bar up here? I'm gonna pin your message, but I don't think somebody's gonna backseat Nickrock. Like, why should somebody do that? Backseat me? I'm gonna ask questions, and every time they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you asked that question." It's my fault. I cannot scroll down. Wait a second. Okay, for real, what is saying? Oh, Wolf. Do you see now? You can't run from us, and for some reason, I just realized, where's the music? There's the music. Control Enter. How dare you backseat me? Thank you. Control Enter. You lied. It was Control Enter. Why is it so loud? The problem is it's Koreanese. Oh, let's get it to 10, man. That is a very loud game. Very, very loud game. Hello, PP, hear me. If we were being technical, what our master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos. Lion. It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift? Would you look at that? Yo! Wrong franchise. By the way, for those who don't know, I did play a little bit of Lobotomic Corporation and played Limbus. I finished it on stream. So when I saw the starting screen explaining like the wings and the nest and the fixers and stuff, I was like, whoa, I know that already. So yeah, I know a little bit about the game, especially about the lore, but not everything. So it's gonna be completely new for me when it comes to Limbus itself. You managed to get a different head in so fast. Do people like you always come prepared? Me? Just wait until I get the... Now you be no match for my... Is it like the doctor for Magnets? I guess the new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? Wait, it talks with ticking.
속에서는
Yeah, ticking is all I can hear. You think they're screaming on the inside? Oh shit! He cannot scream! He's just a clock! Wait a second, I need to drink something. Cool design though. He has no mouth, but he must scream. I thought exactly about that. It's ticking
째깍대는
faster.
소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
So I guess they can still feel the pain. Damn it. Why am I being attacked? Not good. Memories are dissolving already. The whatever was done too quickly.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
What? They've gone quiet already. Let's get this over with.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야.
Weirdo.
뭐가 그리 급해?
By the way. Wolf, this is a place no one visits and somewhere none can see. What's the hurry?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
We must follow her teachings. We can't drag on any longer.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을
I have a demo
죽여보겠어.
for you. It's like virtual roulette but with medicine. And you're stuck in a cool medicine trial. It's called Side Effect. Oh, write that down. Write that down somewhere. Yeah, but this is the moment of a lifetime. We're gonna get a second chance to kill someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
Lion, you have the tendency to grow too emotional during your jobs. I hope you show some discretion. This sound.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디
Oh
있는지
my god.
알려주지 않겠지.
It's a shame. I wanted to have a look at your face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, alright? Hello, Grief Solema. Solem. Yeah, hi, welcome. Nice to have you over here. Like hell I am. I'm taking that thing's location to the grave with. Damn it. Where was redacted supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군. 힘이 없었지.
Right. No mouth.
자연히.
Wait, can you really not talk, by the way?
이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
Which in turn means we won't learn how to acquire it from this person.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end them now?
그래.
Sure.
이거 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가
요,
추적자들을
I can't.
다는 거야?
Does it play after Limbus we know or before? I think I asked that once, but I forgot it again. It takes a Morse code. Maybe. A secret clock language, maybe. Who knows? Hey, what's that noise? Don't tell me, Panther. Did you allow yourself to be tracked?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
After? Okay. After Limbus we know. But it depends what canon ending is actually there. I didn't have like the canon ending probably, did I? No, there was one of that... Huh? There was no one that could have pursued me. Perhaps a wild animal? A wild animal sounding like a freaking Toyota 2025?
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이거
This is not the sound a beast would make. It's a bus.
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러 들어왔지?
How did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
Why is there a bus? Must have taken a wrong turn.
길을 잘못 든 죗값은 생각보다 무거울 테.
Does she really want to take on a bus right now? Like, does she want to punch a bus? If you wonder which ending is connected to the sequel, you might as well find it out to progress through the story. I know that I have to play the game to know how the game works. It's fine. I'm just asking a lot of random questions. A Limbus here. It's a Limbus. Oh my god! It is on top. It's on top of there. And the price they pay for taking the wrong road will be heavier than they expected. Oh my god! What the shit? Invested line strength. It's a bus.
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면
If my
당신은 영광의
eyes are still white, then you will reach the harbor of glory. Clock language. Who are you? The nameplate says Faust.
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
Faust. You've lost your way in a dark forest. The least delusion city residents. I'm sorry, what?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요.
Yet,
왜일까요?
you were not to overcome with fear. Why was that? That I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을
Now repeat
되뇌면서
with the
제가
heart
하는 말을
what I tell
마음으로
you
외치세요.
aloud as you remind yourself of that image.
너의 별을 따라가거라.
Follow your star. Follow your star. I like his voice acting actually. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest.
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까.
Relax, though it may feel otherwise, your heart is still functional.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
With this, the pact has been sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에
Ah, yeah, that was the name, Dante. Dante, from this day forth, we are bound to your time. What do you?
저희 심장이 먹고 뛰면 당신의 시각이
why is
어디
he?
위치하는지
I don't know why it's
알겠습니다.
so funny that he just like takes. The beating of your heart now depends on where your hands fall.
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you make a fine leader. Our?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Is that really everything?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
A single apple has fallen.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
This guy is still not making any sense.
찌뿌둥해.
Holy shit, why so many people at the same time? Jeez, the wait was killing me. Finally some action now?
뭐
Another one!
나쁘진 않겠지.
Well, I guess we could use a little warm-up.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는
Another
저것은
one!
우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
They're pulling out the entire squad in the first freaking 10 minutes. What is that wretched, miserable writhing on the ground? Are they to be the newest addition to the team?
아, 말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
You might want to watch your words. I heard that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
How did Dante go like... He's the real protagonist, holy shit. The attack must have happened in an instant. I'm impressed you managed to hide your head. What? Who are you people? And what's up with this bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고
Maybe it's like the doctor from Agnets, you know? Maybe he has amnesia. Or maybe he doesn't have amnesia. We are bearers of justice who have come to aid you. And this is the magical bus that takes us wherever we wish to go. Justice? Bus? I don't.
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니.
What do people have with like transportation devices like Star Rail? Is a train. What's the next one? A car? A taxi? To summarize, you got the Woe Squad literally. Wasn't that what you expected to hear? Either way, you're better off believing us to be your saviors. Is my mouse here?
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히, 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
We're wasting its time and the situation isn't in our favor. So let me explain this once. After some time passed. So if I'm not mistaken here, and I do as you said, those total strangers will fight for me?
맞아요. 당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
Sinner 2. I just saw that. Correct. So as long as you give them the right orders. Alright, so we will kill these arrogant vandals. That? Then I go back to where I was. Where I was and... What was I doing? Where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget. He has amnesia! I knew it!
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가.
He has amnesia too! By the way, for some reason everything is so loud right now. Calm down, it's only natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인
You should
전투에
focus on the
집중하죠.
struggle at hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
Klo. Pardon, I'm not sure how I should address you.
시계 지휘관님,
Utis. Autis.
전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
Would Commander Clock suffice? If in any case, we await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계 전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
Do we really need orders? It seems like it's going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Oh, hey!
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
Wait, were you there before already? Cliff. 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 Good running of your mouth! We must need to crush them all. Because the MC has amnesia, you can tell that it's a gacha game. Always! Every gacha game they newborn or has amnesia.
최선을 다해주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. What? What now? What are we doing? Defeating an abnormality multiple times raises observation level, allowing you to better damage it in future encounters. Yeah, and normal. Ah! I'm in the game! Please give me a proper tutorial. You know, it took me 80% of what was it again? Limbus winner to understand the game. A little bit. Let us begin by learning the basic combat. Damn boy, I played it for over 500 hours and I never knew that. Please direct your attention to your dashboard here. You will be using the dashboard to relay your commands to the sinners. You will find each sinner's skill on the dashboard. The control scheme is simple. Simply drag from the left end of the dashboard to the right to chain the skills, and you're ready to enter combat phase. Allow me to be your guided hand. Press the gear on the left on the dashboard to grab the chain. Then while you're holding the chain from the left gear, connect the skills from left to right along the guiding line. Because I don't know what they're doing, we just do this. And yeah. Okay, well done. Now that the skills for all sinners have been chained, you may press the gear on the right to start the combat phase.
행동을 개시합니다.
Wait, is it the same? Is it the same? Is it the same as like Limbus Winner? With clashes and shit? And that's how you, the manager, issue orders. Let's try that again. Look at the dashboard, grab the chain from the left gear and connect the skills along the guiding line to command us to use them. Wait, can I not? It's like... We don't have to care anyway what they're doing right now, I think, do they?
행동을 개시합니다.
And can we not like choose who we're attacking? Maybe I have to get there. I love the sounds. I miss those sounds. Now please issue a command. Wait. Do they just want me to do something? I don't know what the colors mean, so straight line.
들을 제거하겠소.
What does it mean there? Glute resistance? My gluteus maximus? Wait, what? I'm not really sure what they want me to do because I don't know what all of those things are doing, so the Wiener Wook-like mod looks a bit different. What do you mean? Yeah, I feel it. Am I here to get my ass kicked right now? I think I'm here to get my ass kicked. Okay, I was confused for a second. Wait, should I get my ass kicked? They didn't have like a health bar, I just didn't saw it.
이해가 되지 않는군.
Okay, I don't get
이런
it.
것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
This is what Lion struggled against. No, she fought the boss.
잠깐만.
Oh, hang on.
I
I know this is kind of weird coming from someone you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this. Gregor, no!
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is an idea.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them. Oh my god, they're all getting the ass kicked right now.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도
Are you kidding? I haven't even... Oh my god. What the hell is going on? You said you fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fight. What? Yes, like that.
그리고 저만
And
남았네요.
it seems that I'm the only survivor. Okay, so you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수
Not necessarily a trump. No, rather
별을
it's about following the star.
따라가는 거죠.
Oh my god, do they just respawn, man? Do they just all respawn at their bed? As a warning, somewhere at the beginning they play a MIDI song. I forgot where, it's fine, I'm gonna get copyrighted anyway.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않고.
What is this, some kind of suicidal performance? Not the funniest lives to end. What? What am I supposed to do? They jumped into triumphantly, only to die like flies. I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Tell the serpent, this false
이건
lion,
막을 수 없는 흐름이라.
this flow cannot be stopped. Ooh, what is this? Man with red eyes? Red? But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Yo! Who's that? He looks like he just came back from the bar or something. Do you know why I only dismembered those two?
그래야
Because at least one of you needs to be able to carry the rest out of here.
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이 너밖에 없으니.
Are you the only one left to offer them any help?
붉은 시선.
The red gaze.
그렇게 노려보지 마. 네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Why does it look so wet? Don't glare at me like this, like that. This is nothing compared to what you did.
그 정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일을 했다고 생각할 거다. 훈장처럼 여기라고.
With wounds like those, I'm sure your boss will recognize you did your part. Consider them a matter of honor.
아니면
Unless
여기서
you want this to be the end of your life? Who are you one of them? You're too late. That they're already.
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다.
No one is too late, Dante.
우리에게 필요한 건
There's
오직
only one thing we need.
되돌릴
A little time
시간뿐이니까.
to rewind. He can do that? He can rewind the time? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest as though my heart were being torn asunder, followed by flashes in the ribs, intestines, stomach and lungs. Engulfed in the deluge of torment, twisting and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonizing scream. You... In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was the deceased flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다.
You suffer plenty from now on, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. And what happens? I think I read it wrong. What did it say? What the actual shit? That's sick! That's sick! I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger or
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
Mephistopheles? Is that the name of the bus? I thought the bus was called Limbus. They're being itchy twitchy. Did they get up?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금 실망할 뻔했어.
Awake at last. I would have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스
Sharon.
카런.
She looks cool. Fresh morning. This is Sharon, the bus driver. Sharon was like the name of the bus is Mephistopheles. Kinda hard to pronounce, don't you think? Mephistopheles, yeah. Kinda whack. No, that's Limbus.
아침은
Pretty cool.
아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어.
It's not morning, but I could
기분은
guess it's
어떻습니까?
refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? Well, I...
대각거리는군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데.
Tick-tocking like a clock. Some lame language barrier this is.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이
Limbus
제대로
in a
들린다면
limbo world.
무언가 이해했다는 행동이라도 취하시죠, 단테.
You may call me Vergilius. If you can understand what I'm saying, give me some kind of reaction, Dante. Vergilius? Vergilius and Dante. Alpha and Beta. That was the thing, was it not? The end and the beginning. You may call me Vergilius if you can understand what I'm saying. Give me some kind of reaction, Dante. I gave him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아, 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지.
It's the guy from Devil May Cry, I knew it! He is the storm that is approaching? Revolting? Black clouds in isolation. Good, at least your hearing is functional. Let's ride, Sharon.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Now departing. I don't have to make that sound again. She did it like beautifully. There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus. I can't be sure if I ever ridden such vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지
Do you remember who you were? I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism. Also, I was like,
찾고 싶겠군.
I got reincarnated as a clockhead. So I was not a clockhead before, was I? I suppose you want your memory back, am I right? Or maybe he was a clockhead before. I know that. I sure feel like an idiot.
매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가?
Smooth as it gets. What's to stop the rest of you from adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 파우스트 씨?
Any words of yours, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust. Faust will kindly turn down the offer.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을
I
것
hated
같으니까요.
Faust. The book. Faust was so freaking annoying to read. I doubt we have that much freedom over our own bodies most of the time. She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair and that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air.
단테.
Dante? Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는
Dante is your name. The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. I think, I'm gonna be honest, the Doctor from Arknights and Dante, they would make a good duo. That time I got reincarnated into a man with a clock who was getting beaten up by fairies in a random forest. The name is too small for Isekai. Yeah, it has to be a little bit longer. Because she's smart or dumb? We mean Faust? No, I don't like the Faust as like a... It's like a book? Faust is a book. If I remember it right. We had to read that like back in the days in school here in Germany. It's like a common book that we read, that we have to read. I still have it even. Sure, looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
You get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? That group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie. That Virgie, or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking for me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로
There's like a
들립니다.
reference to this game, first April Fool's joke, which technically is just a joke reference to the start of a different gacha game like Arknights, Blue Archives, and etc. That's cool. There's a, like a, I don't know if it's still active, the event with the Arknights characters. Of course, can hear what you intend to speak. Oh, she speaks like in third person. You can? You really can, but how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은
The event
머리를
of Limbus
바꿔서
exactly is still
생각해봐요.
active. Should I do something with that? Outdated ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건
It's
시대착오적인
anachronistic to think that vocal organs such as the chords and tongue are necessary to participate in conversation. And she's kind of right. Anachronistic, right? Never considered that.
당신의 말은
You can limit the
한 사람에게
recipient of your words to one
전달할 수
person,
있답니다.
or choose to speak at everyone at once. A little clarification. When I say everyone, I only refer to the sinners. Sinners?
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
We got like Vigilius with rabbit ears and calling Dante Doctor. Wait, that's the event. The people who have taken seat behind you.
방금까지 당신을 대신해서 산
Hello,
사람들을
Brom.
말하는 겁니다.
And the ones who fought in your stead until moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
What? So the art is the final piece that completes our journey's scars. How have I yearned for this moment?
씨,
Say, Paul,
머리통은 어디다
where you
팔아넘겼어?
sell your old cranium of?
당신이었군요.
So it was you. Thanks for putting my
당신 덕에
spine back
박살나
into
있던
the one
척추가
piece.
말끔하게 돌아왔어요.
Were you a
혹시
surgeon or something in the
둥지에서
nest?
이사일이라도 했나요?
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니.
Everyone cried. Nothing is more displeasing than to hear a core of noises.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보고.
Sorry. It's like school bus. I just realized that. I suppose you all owe them a brief introduction.
그럼
I give you time to make yourself known, starting with the closest one. Go on.
왜 이름은 항상 앞자리부터인지. 앞에 나서는 이제 진절.
It's Gregor. I know this guy because cockroach. Why is it always the one in front that go first? I'm sick of taking any sort of lead now.
당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
I heard you were gonna be our boss. Yeah, our manager. Manager?
그래. 그래서 어떤
Yeah, which is why I was really curious to meet you and forming the right sentence.
역시 뭔가 말을 만드는
This is tough work.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까.
Wait, so he has an old head. Gregnant. Gregnante. I don't know what you did with your old head, but I guess everyone has that story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다.
I'm Gregor. We're in this together, Manager Butt. Gregor! I have to stretch, wait a second. This sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or sudden change of environment may cause parts of the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of the tissue. If you do not wish to be a wood manager, not that you're obliged to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check, that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty as long as you learn the knack of it. No spoilers!
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이.
I'm not even reading that because I'm seeing that there's a spoiler in there. I wanna... He has a pet cockroach. That is kind of funny. Oh man. Greg, they aren't just your butt or Paul. You're talking to the person who will make us filthy rich.
그래?
Greg? Greg? Rich? What's that about?
양반보다는 단테. 이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로자라고 불러.
Let's see what's better. Dante, don't mind me if I call you by name. You can call me Wadia. Wadion. The unfortunate traits of being Backstreet born are apparent in the sinner. She loves money, gambling and betting, so it's advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressed wink or a silly joke. It's really hard to read that text, by the way. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid in her state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어.
Yeah, I know that. I think Nikok told me once with dude. I think there's a good reason you became our manager.
분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지.
I'm sure you used to be a
그때
big
버릇을
deal
조금만
back in the nest,
내비쳐도
right?
우리한테 돈이 주르륵
When your
들어올
old
생각을
habits
하니?
start coming back, we be then much closer to rolling in the dough. He was a big deal in the nest. It's like, you know, it is literally like the doctor, man. The doctor was like a was like a warmonger. She does have sociability. I give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 내 차례야.
Oh gosh, look at me keep going on. Keeping on. Hey kids, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Sinclair. Good day.
아, 시시해. 그게 끝이야.
Oh, boring, that's it?
싱클레어라고.
Oh, I'm
해요.
Sinclair. Sinclair. Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to be particularly startled or frowned when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning that he may struggle to keeping himself together at the sight of something mild as split innards at first. Something mild as split innards. As there may those with violent tendencies among your crew, recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with the sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. This is a hopeful sign that he has potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. Still 100 pulls in and no collab ego. I give up, I will still gamble. Are they even good, by the way? This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company on his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요?
Is there anything else I need to say? I never worked for a company before.
뭐,
They're good?
앞으로
Okay.
남은 날은 많을 테니까.
Well, you learn the ropes in the coming
그럼
days.
거기 그저 친구가
Hidden.
다시 하자.
How about you next, Nerdy Paul?
이상이라.
I am Yi-Sang. That was quick! Formerly the youngest chief researcher of the Redacted Wing. This sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to the most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with the sinner will prove difficult for our managers, selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose the risk on its own. However, if the sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. Besides, who cares if they are good? They are cool, so I want them. No, I just mean like, if it makes sense, if I should like maybe do only event banner or like the standard banner. I guess in the beginning, if I want to play the game for a very short time and not that active, I should get something that is a little bit better than the rest. If you understand what I mean. It's like me when I tried super hard to get Visa deal, and so I can just play the game whenever I want. That's it?
이상이요.
No smoke on my roast. I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something, but he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
Ishmael. I can't believe you people. Aren't proper introductions the first step of being a member of society?
저를
Come Ishmael,
이스마엘이라고 불러주세요.
if you please. Ishmael. I like the name. She has like a manhole as a shield. You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of you sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She is likely to make reasonable judgments, and so it's a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you are seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water. Her patience may run deep, but once you take a wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust. Ishmael.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. Fishmile. I thought the same! She gave a polite bow before returning to the seat. I was like waiting until this was over. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most admissible sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가
Sorry to disappoint you, cause I don't care much for fitting in.
클리프.
Name is
멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
Heathcliff. Well, how do you guys say his name? Heathcliff? 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 He used to be a professional whacker for poverty and people alike. Shitcliff. Oh, okay. Poopcliff. Oh my god. In purple. This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic and to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible on his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His pressures may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache in the process of forming a relationship. Please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resource Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만.
Not under anyone's order, mind you. I only did it to bugger that. Wait. I only did it to buggers that got on my nerves. Oh.
당신도 조심하라고.
So you better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고
I'm definitely
거들먹거리는
allergic to
사람한테
cocky gaffers
알레르기가 있거든.
who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난 돈키호테일세.
This is my turn to speak. I'm Don Quixote. Wait, I know Don Quixote, I think. Don Quixote? Don Quixote? I think it was Don Quixote. There's no sinner that can outmatch this level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things fixed. It's so hard to read because they do color on color. She adorns herself with a variety of fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there's no need for you to restrict her from keeping her dedications. She's deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fighter, hence the exaggerated mannerism akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's a device to play along with her on a smooth mission. She's like a, how you call that? Like a chuny.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지.
And a fixer who shall sprint for the dreams side by side. A pleasure to have thee. A fixer? That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가?
I know it!
대답해줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
I remember! Where's Roland in this game? No? Do thou wish to know what it is? I can answer that question. Fixers are protector of the city.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지
Perchance thou may struggle to remember the city. This,
나는
I believe I said it was for brief introductions.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Don't make me say it twice. Next. See, it's like a school boss. I mean school bus, not a school boss. Or like, you're very biased. I can see.
잘해보자고요. 우리
My name is Songdu. I hope we can get along well. The most normal one until now. A sinner who have lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life, but occasionally he may make ignorant and unsavory questions in regard to the food cooked by a certain other sinner or other aspects of the lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertone are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries. So, it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it. Huh? Let them get physical over it.
우와,
Okay.
당신 그 머리 근사한데요?
Roland is playing Mario Party with his librarians? Man, sad. No Roland. No sick. Is there like a cameo, by the way? Or is it too far in the future? Like, some cameo of something that I know. I think you can tell me that. Whoa, look at you. Isn't that a fascinating hat here? A popular model these days, I suppose. Wanna win a pin, Kanto 16, trust me. No, this isn't that kind of.
제 취향은 아니지만
It's not my interest though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
The hell is wrong with your attitude? Poopcliff. Look to just be moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
Oh, she looks cool. It's Ryoshu. Oh my god, it's hard to read. I like her already. It's exactly the style that I like. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker, whose eyes shine with euphoric gleam, only doing better. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's head is an uncultured act and step backward for caution. For art. Oh! A step backward for art. Caution. This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈쿠.
He angry? Have Cliff angry? Sure, it's nice to meet you. At what point was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Yo, he has a arm. Please refer me to as such. Once clear and concise commands, requiring no judgment on this part. Yo, that was the shortest thing ever. Holy shit. You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다.
This isn't anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. It's almost... I'm almost touched. Merci.
네.
Yes. I felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her head. Please, I would never make my manager grovel before me.
본인은
My name is
오티스라고 합니다.
Utis? Autis?
이전에
Utis?
실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. Beautiful text color, one that I can still not read. This sinner could serve an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency, so it's recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable for your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies. You could trust her with simple repairs of the bus. Yeah. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to the past of the sinner is not permitted. Warning, keep an eye on the sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing your company's mission. She sounds good. He used to live in Birmingham, so he's the most common person for me from there. Birmingham! That did it. Woodness?
이거 참.
Oh, please. Your generosity is a humbling sight. I knew at first glance that you have what it takes to lead us. Huh? Sorry?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만
While most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation,
그중 소수는
some are able to reap mutual belief from coming head to head.
검을 날카롭게 벼리기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼.
It could be compared to the relationship between a blade and a whetstone.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시기를.
I vow to serve you with unrivaled devotion. Executive Manager, my blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring, thanks. I give an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant with by a rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
I'm amazed at how you can sing such bold-faced high praise not too long after calling them a miserable withing wretch. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
Wait, Faust is a sinner too? It seems I'm the last. Faust is the name. Holy shit. Limbus. The sinner who developed the engine of the Mephistopheles. The bus operating by Limbus company. She claims that there is no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom, and she isn't necessarily wrong. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing, but as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there's no hope of her parting with it, ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she has an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out? Holy shit, why is it so hard to read, by the way?
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life.
납득하지 못한 듯한
Sounds like you aren't convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다.
Well, it's fine. You come to learn all in due time. She can speak fluent clock. That's crazy. Learn what?
파우스트가
That Faust is indeed a brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다.
When a prohibited tree falls, the fact of its sound cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. Moon, it's so hard to read because it's Project Moon game. Every Project Moon player is allergic to reading. No, the text! This text is fine, the one below. The text was colorful. It looked good, but it was hard to read because my light is way too bright. That's enough, greetings. Dante, let me explain your new occupation. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
They're asking if the job you are about to explain is that of a manager. Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테. 당신은 지금
Why can
소개받은
Vergilius not
이
hear us?
수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
Also, why is Vergilius OP? That's correct, Executive Manager Dante. You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who just introduced themselves. What? The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까.
How about this? Treasure awaits at the end of the world. Would that suffice? I don't. You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
Vergilius can't hear you because he's the storm that is approaching. Yeah, he's revolting. Black clouds in isolation, he cannot. They can't seem to get you at all.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테.
Insert unmoving chair.
또 아니죠.
I did not ask for your understanding, Dante. Nor was this a question of your willingness.
기억과 머리를 되찾고
You have to
싶다면
listen to me if you want to reclaim your memories in the original head. I mean, I do want them back, but...
미적거리네요.
So it's actually our quest to get back our head? The hesitant
파우스트
Miss
씨,
Force.
단테가 계속해서
What will we do if
거부하면
Dante
우리가
keeps on
어떻게
refusing
되는지
to cooperate? This was not the scenario we anticipated.
무슨 말씀을? 파우스트는 모든 것을 예상한답니다.
Preposterous. Force anticipates every possibility.
단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면
Dante, once you completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요.
you'll be able to engrave the
제가
aspect.
보증하죠.
Hello Adam, welcome, welcome. I missed your stream and you, welcome. I hope you're doing fine. How's the day going? And I can promise you that aspect, a word that strikes my mind intensively. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See there? They're nodding.
좋아. 계속 가면
Good,
되겠어.
then we can continue.
근데 카론,
By the way, Karon,
아까부터 왜
why isn't the
출발을
bus
안 하고
moving?
있지?
Were you dozing off?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아. 베르.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest spots. Berg. That's a weird, nickname.
메피 앞에
Widows were hanging around in front of Miffy.
카론 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
I told you, John, if anything happens with the bus, you've got to let me know right away. Miffy? Who's that?
메피스토펠레스.
Mephistopheles.
버스를 구동하는 엔진.
Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. Nee, Mephistopheles. 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 I had it before. I'm gonna train after stream for that name. The name of the bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고
I'm alright. What about you? I'm doing good too. Enforced magnum opus cordis.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는
An ideal
나라가
ferry
아닐
boat
수
to
없지.
bear us across the inferno.
그렇게 생각하지
Wouldn't you agree,
않습니까?
Dante? I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군.
Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets.
마침 잘 됐습니다. 딴
I didn't want to talk to the widow, so I just looked out of the window.
더할 나위 없는 조건이군요.
This is just the right time, Dante. They shouldn't make a perfect target for practicing your command.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요.
Dante skipped over many details during our first battle.
제대로 설명할 시간이
We were short on
없었으니까요.
time after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이루어지면 우리는
Is
항상
the
도륙할
bus called Fetus? Like that one model you made? I didn't make one, but Fetus. It's Fetus. It's not. It's Mephisto and Fetus. Mephistopheles. Or is this Mephistopheles? Yeah, it could be Mephistopheles. Or Mephistopheles. Meth. I just... However, we be slaughtered frequently if no improvement are made to your strategy.
당신은 우리를
And in
살리기
turn, you have to
의미없는
ensure
고통을
senseless
느껴야
pain
하겠죠.
over and over again to revive us. Revive? You mean what happened earlier was...
당신이 시계를 돌려주었기에
Yes, we were brought back to life because you turned back the clock. I forgot to turn on the grow light again. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Wait, let me turn it on at least for 2 hours. Me forgot. Yes, we were brought back to life because you turned back the clock. I don't believe that much is necessary, Miss Force.
자잘한 담소는 나중에
What was that?
너희들 전원 하차.
Oh, that was the boss. Save the chatter for later. Sinner of the boss.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on combat. Another one. Every skill consists of at least one coin. Action economy? No! Not action economy! You could send everything into battle at once, yes, but commanding so many personnel at once will not be an easy task. Therefore, I will inform you of an appropriate number of participants depending on the particularities of each battle. For this occasion, 5 sinners will make an appropriate force. Select 5 sinners you would like to deploy for this battle, and select the lower half of each sinner's card to deploy them. And first, select Yisan. Well done. Select the rest of the sinners you would like to deploy for this encounter.
따라가겠어요. 네.
내가 필요해?
최선을
And
다해볼게.
select to battle.
하라고? 나? 뭐 최선은 다해보겠다만.
Defeating and it's grunts. These 7-sided icons floating above both the allies and the enemies are called skill icons. Okay. Because you haven't issued a command by chaining the skills yet, the allied skill slots are currently empty. Grab chain from the left gear and chain it to one of these 2 leftmost skills on the dashboard. You can see the skill you just chained has been equipped to the skill slot. Equipped skills are displayed on the skills floating above each sinner's head. When the combat phase begins, each sinner will engage in battle using the skills equipped in their skill slot, yeah? They're just attacking someone random? How does that work? Well done, now select the gear on the right to issue your command. And the sinners will enter the combat phase using the skills you've equipped them.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
Oh, they're doing that at the same time? That's kinda nuts. Oh my god, I didn't saw shit what just happened. Now please issue a command.
악을 제거하겠소.
A clash occurs when a sinner and their target both use attack skills against each other. Okay. In a clash, their power is determined primarily by the skills they're using to clash. And this clash between two skills, the skill with the higher power wins. And pay attention to the enemy's coin. When a skill loses a clash, it will lose a coin. Even if a skill loses a clash, as long as it has remaining skill coins, the two skills will continue to flip their coins and clash until one of them loses all coins. Okay. Okay. The skill that lost all of its coins in clash will conclusively lose the clash. This means that the unit that won the clash gets to attack, while the unit that lost does not. Let's see how power which determines the outcome of a clash is calculated.
금방 다녀올게.
This number is the skill base power before it flips any coins. Yeah. This number is the skill's coin power. Here you can see how many coins these skills have. The number of coins determine two things. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. How many times skill hits when it attacks. How many times the skill can lose a clash before losing all of its coins. How many times skill hits when it attacks. Okay. Each coin that flipped heads will add the coin power of that skill to the base power of the same skill. Is that 50-50? Okay. Me understand. The final power calculation. The formula for skills final power is as follows. Base number plus number of coins that flip X heads and coin power. Yeah. It makes sense. Okay. That is a little bit easier than I thought. That is easier than Labor Winner. The resultant skill power is displayed here. Ishmael's loggerhead skill has a higher skill power, so the enemy's skill loses a coin. As seen in this example, they will continue to clash until one of them has no more coins left to flip. The unit with remaining coins ultimately wins that clash. Remember, winning clashes is one of the most fundamental aspects of winning the battle. Okay. Okay.
깨졌어.
Me understand. What is that? What are those blue things? Can you please tell me what those blue things are doing?
행동을 개시합니다.
꺼냈다.
I like it though, it feels good. It feels good.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away safe for one. Huh? They all got away safe for one. Though, shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다.
No need to concern.
마침 가야 할
That's
길이 있어.
direction we were heading anyway, Chawan.
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Ah, my ear. Pedal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride. Where are we going? Are we done to Infernoing? Are we going to hell? Wait, why are we fighting again? The sinners you have deployed in the last encounter will automatically be selected for the next, and saving you the trouble of selecting them again. Feel free to change them before entering the battle. However, select the battle icon.
하라고? 나? 뭐 최선은 다해보겠다만.
Okay. This time, let us learn about the SP, your sanity points. SP has a maximum value of 45 and a minimum value of -45. Please note that the sinner's SP value can also be viewed here, next to these orbs adjacent to the portrait icons on the dashboard. It's below my bar, it's hard to see. No, please issue a command. Oh. What does that mean? Glomoweth?
폭들을 제거하겠소.
Each unit's SP values change based on certain triggers. They tend to heal SP with favorable triggers, winning clashes or killing enemies, and lose SP with unfavorable triggers. Emotion level. The higher the unit's SP value, the higher the chance to flip heads when flipping skill coins. It's like cheating. Holy shit. The allied units all won their respective clashes in the previous turn, which healed their SP. This put us in a favorable position. Please issue the next command. Wait. So 45 is like the There's nothing.
금방 다녀올게.
Please redirect your attention to this unit's health points. This thin line here is called the stagger threshold. Oh, what? They can be staggered? When a unit's HP drops below the stagger threshold line, they become staggered. That's sick! We have a stagger threshold too, but we have like 2. Ooh, staggered units cannot take any actions and take double damage. I know that still. I know everything. I remember.
위험을 개시합니다.
That is so sick. Panic. You have put the remaining enemies in panic states by defeating their allies in a previous turn, which dropped their SP. When an enemy's SP drops below a certain threshold, they may enter low morale or panic states, which inflicts them with negative effects. Units of low morale or panic states are marked by these labels. Each unit gains different effects from the low morale and panic states. Select this icon to learn what effects the unit is suffering from. Oh, it doesn't act for 1/3. Overwhelmed. Oh my god, that's crazy.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
적을 난파시.
폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
That is nutty. That's cool. Man, that's really cool. I think I'm gonna forget everything next time.
잠시만요.
Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요.
I joined this company because I was told that I'd be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은
But right now, it's nothing but meaningless
계속
violence.
의미 없는 폭력만.
Like we're rats or something.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
I object to its meaninglessness. Those were evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Please just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼 이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
Anyway, if all we're gonna do is to beat up people under orders like hired thugs, I have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your contract?
회사는 허용될 수 없다는
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이
Do you
있을 거라
think the
생각하는
contract has
건가요?
any sway if it's based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은
There were no
없었으니까.
lies on it.
네?
설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는
It's
버스로 만들었을 것 같나요?
Mephistopheles. Don't you think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you?
루피는 항상 배고프다.
Oh my god,
그래서 울어.
Miffy is always hungry, it keeps crying. The bus gets hungry?
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
When the engine ingests the fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해
Using that, you can
강해질 수
grow
있어요.
more powerful. The train? No, the bus eats and we're eating the bus's poop? What the shit?
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을
I'm sure
끄집어낸다.
Yi-sang knows as well. When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror,
성장 또한 제약이 없어.
there's no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또
It's
다른
the self in the mirror of my reflection, huh? The self in the mirror of my reflection, or another being entirely. Possibilities? You draw what exactly? The what? What is it even about now? One of Mephistopheles' various functions is abstraction. You can collect various identities and ego from here. Select the extract button. Extract. Oh! So the bus can poop out stuff? Wait, how do you...
누구보다 신속하게
Oh,
그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
with impeccable swiftness, so when I'm silent. We got like a... you have acquired a new identity. Collect new identities and ego will... Wait. Collecting new identities and ego will be contributive to improving our combat performance. Drive? Inferno? Selva Obscura? In District 4? I'm scared! Chill! Select the top part of the sinner cards and swap them out for a different identity. Select Sinner Ishmael if you will. From this menu, you may select one of the identities you have extracted to deploy them into battle. Please select the newly acquired identity for Ishmael. Okay. You miss gambling!
예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
그렇군요. 이런 걸 의미했던
I
건가요?
see, this is what that was about.
너무 마음이 급할 필요는
There's no
없어요.
need to get impatient, Ishmael.
버스가
As the bus
향하는
goes
자연이
onward, you naturally...
자연이 시정잡배 같은 일보다 중요한 걸 맡게 될 거야.
You miss gambling still. You naturally take... If you knew gambling is 100% in the first place, 100% losing, you naturally take on more important tasks than beating the life of random crooks.
목표에 도달하는 게 마음을 재촉하고 있겠지만
I know you were eager to achieve your goals, but do try to have patience.
거울 세계에 있는 우리들의
Since this
모든
works by
가능성 중
whisking
하나를
out
끄집어내는
one of
거.
our limitless possibilities
기억이
from
조금 더
the mirrored
쉬워졌을 거예요.
world, I have or written a part of our
곧
memories.
익숙해질 거예요.
You get used to it in no time.
뭐야? 그거 좀 위험해 보이는데?
Well, hang on, that sounds a bit dangerous, don't it?
이러다가 내가 아니게 되는 거 아니야?
What if I'm no longer my old self by the end?
여러분은
Don't mistake yourself for the shape of Theseus. The who?
인격과 기억을 빌리기는 하겠지만
While it's true that you can borrow their identities and memories, the system is designed to ensure that you don't lose control over your own existence.
거울에 비추는 나는
Different,
다를
but
수 있으나
wait, different though your reflection may be,
벗어나면
it is bound to vanish once you walk away from the mirror.
저희가 어떻게 성장할지는 단테 씨에게 달렸어요.
Whatever that means. How our capability grows ultimately and depends on you, Manager Dante.
거울 세계의 다양한 가능성을
It's up to you to place the most efficient figments of possibility on us at the right times.
메타몰프시스를 말하는 건가?
It depends how much money you want to use. I believe that's what you call a metamorphosis.
네, 일종의 탈퇴이자 변신이라 할 수 있죠.
Yes, I suppose you could say that it's a form of transformation.
어머? 그런 어려운 단어는 어디서 알았대?
Golly, where you learn big words like that?
주워들었다.
I picked it up.
이 사람 저
My
사람
prior profession
많이
required
만나봐야 하는
meeting
일을
people with various occupations.
변신이라.
Verwandlung, huh?
담소는 끝났나?
Done chatting?
일단 길부터 뚫자고. 어차피 지겨울
Let's make the way
정도로 붙어
first.
있을
You
테니.
spend more time together than you ever asked for. So keep that convo for later. Cockroach is German? Select the unit to view the detailed information window.
내가 보고 싶었던 거야.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Basic stats! This is where you view the unit's list of skills and upgrade process. You may also select an enemy view for the detailed information. Oh shit! That's so hard to read! Okay, it's actually pretty easy, like, but... Yeah, it's pretty easy. Except of this, I don't know that yet! Each skill damage is classified by 2 categories, 3 attack types and 7 sin affinities. The target's resistance to these categories can either increase or reduce the damage dealt. A higher resistance value on a unit means they will take more damage from the damage type. And check your enemy's weaknesses and select the skills that can exploit them to deal more damage. Like, we can do these, and they're all weak to a slash. Dominating. It's literally set there. Like what is good and what not. I never have to read them. What was that? In most cases, the unit with the leftmost skill on the dashboard will be the first to act among allies. Starting from the allied unit highest on the deployment order, the ally gains 1 additional slot with every passing turn. That means they gain extra opportunity to attack. What? That's crazy! Unopposed. What does that mean? Huh? Huh?
해보겠습니다.
Means it's not clashing against the skill. Oh. Ah, unopposed. Okay, okay. Using one of these buttons to let sinners choose what skills they want to use. The what? What was the wait? Clash outcome forecast. The clash outcome forecast appears on the top of the screen and beside each selected skill. Please note that the forecast is not always perfect, but it's serviceable. when quick decisions are necessary. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Hank. Thank you. And hello, Lude Pude. Welcome. We're playing Limbus Company for the first time right now. Okay, that's like the thing that I see down there. So, oh, what? Oh my god! Oh! It's like auto battle, holy shit! Should I use it? I just wanna like, see. They have like 2 action points now, like those people, that's crazy.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 해냈어요.
Man, it is like a very satisfying Library winner. You are Waki? Am I Waki?
길이 열렸어. 하지만 베르,
Welcome to hell, by the way. Yeah, I am in hell apparently. What's clear, but work. Miffy could have won them over just fine. Huh? What did I fight for then? Yeah, I think the entire time. Buzz, apparently strongest thing ever. Sensing a rattling agitation in my gesture, Vigilius stepped in.
진정하시죠, 단테.
Calm yourself, Dante.
걸음마도 떼지 못한 아이에게 달리기를 시킬 순 없지 않겠습니까?
It's not right to ask a toddler to run when it has yet to take its first steps.
걸어볼 기회가 있다면 직접 걷고 나서 달리셔야죠.
And this is the truth, that's what it's called Inferno. Huh? Is it? I thought we were just sitting around in the city. You need every opportunity to try and walk before you're made to run.
그리고
And furthermore, Dante,
당신은 관리자. 저들의 관리를 하는 게
as the manager, it's your job to manage your stuff. My guy was just like born a couple of like minutes ago.
길잡이.
And I'm the guide. I decide where we go and how we arrive there.
판단하면 알겠습니까?
You get it?
토달지 말라고.
Don't argue with me. How am I supposed to not question a stranger who can't even hear me?
째깍거리긴 하는데 뭐라고 하는 거지?
I heard ticking, so what did they say, Miss Fox?
별말 없었습니다.
Nothing much.
경정을 성대하기도 하는군. 앞으로는 고개만 끄덕여도 좋습니다, 단테.
Thank you so much for the follow me up. I cannot even read your name. What is that? Some verbose agreement that was, and not should be enough to let me know that you approve, Dante.
그럼 내피 출발하자. 야호.
Now, Miffy, off we go.
결혼 기분이 어때?
How are you feeling, Kawan?
매우 신나.
Extreme
나갈 것 같습니다,
excitement.
카론.
About to walk on air, reports
좋아.
Kawan. Sorry. Good. So, where are we going?
베르길리우스, 그가 목적지를 묻습니다.
Vigilius. They like to know the destination.
말했던 것 같습니다만, 단테.
I believe I told you that already, Dante. But just where are we going? With his sigh, the bus shuddered and started to rumble forward. Are we going to hell?
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
지옥으로 출발.
I cannot read that fast, so... Oh, there's my copyright. I'm fine, I embrace this. I embrace the copyright with grace. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Project Moon game again. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Yeah, I already listened to it like a lot of times, actually. It's great. Face the sin, save the ego. Okay, that's it, guys. We're gonna see. Nice game. Man, I'm really excited for that. Like I said, I hope it's gonna be a strong start. I like more the 4th version of it. I don't even know that there are versions. Hello, new manager. My gacha game stuff is happening. Let's see how we can continue playing through the story. Okay, no, she doesn't want me. She doesn't want me. Vroom, vroom. I select this button to continue playing through the story. I had my gacha game moment for a second. Oh, she cannot. Nobody can get me. I'm gonna do my gacha stuff. You cannot get me. Ooh, ooh. What is this? Is this the notifications? Understood everything. What is this? I only have 53 minutes for my... What is lunacy? I'm here! What are you doing here? Oh, lunacy is like the normal... Isn't the normal paying thing. The normal gacha currency? I'm gonna be honest, from all the games that I ever played, this is the most unique overlay, but also the most complicated. Like, what the actual shit am I looking at?
전
남들은 돈을 멀리하라고 하지만
바쁘긴.
Why is an egg?
그래도
바쁘긴.
내가 제일 싫어하는
Oh, yeah, the other one.
일단
어느 순간
그럴 듯한 일.
마음이
다들 제게
What's in us? Creating your team, yeah, we know that one. Gacha currency, gambling currency, yeah. They do not expect me to read that at all, do they? That was crazy. All identities. Ah. All egos. Like, what is that? What is... What? Oh. Uh-huh. The wife? Event is open? What is this? And this is the main story. Theater. Main story... Okay. This is like the thing where you can like look back. What is this? Is that like the pulling screen? Dispense. What is this? Shard threat exchange. Yeah, the collapse story. I was thinking about that. They're forced as freaking calcite, that's crazy. Oh. Yo. How do they have... I don't have friends? Oh shit. I have a friend? No, I don't have a friend. What's my name even? Do you even have a name? What am I? What's your code? I don't know. Is that my code? The what? I'm nameless. Discover? What does that mean? Wait, then is my code like where's my freaking code? And me? This thing, I think. Here, I'm gonna play it for a little bit longer than a month probably. What is this? Spend 30 lunacy points to get an Aoga. Not enough lunacy. What is paid? I don't understand what paid means. And what is this? Oh. Why does it say like I have so much lunacy then? Why do I have so much? Why do I have 3,700? Why am I rich? Was I born rich? How do I get out of the screen? Ah.
잠깐. 또
Is that my inventory? Oh. Extraction ticket. Extraction ticket. He can be used to perform 10 extractions. Holy shit. Identity training ticket. Ah. Cool. Should I pull for something? What is this? Is this my stamina? This is my encephaline. Ain't no way. It even looks like it. I just realized that. Should I do that? Is it a good idea? Is it bad? Should I wait for something? Or should I do something else? The bottom one first. And first the new manager one and then the ego if you want. New manager extraction thing, this one. 3 identity egos assured in 20 extraction. Okay. How do you even do that? What are you doing with that? Oh!
본측 이스마엘.
That's epic.
제가 도와드릴 게 있나요?
And Ishmael. Oh my god, he looks like he's just sitting in the frigging office. What does it mean? Wait, what? What just happened? What is this? Oh, I've like new things. Office man. I bought the same. He was just office man. Another one. another one. Wait, how do I?
배로 왔어. 사람이든 흐르는 물이든 떠다니는 구름이든 누군가의 마음이든.
Oh. The Kumo clan Wakashu Wodion. Krusty Krab Wodion. Oh my god, Krusty Krab? Okay. That's it. like Yakuza. Krusty Krab Wodion? No man. Holy shit. Huh! I didn't want to do that. So... I don't understand, by the way. Like, what is an ego even? I can change my announcer? Oh. There's like different people. There's Tiffuref? There's the Queen of Hatred? Ricardo? There's Netza? What the shit? What is this? That's crazy. It's just the voice, is it? It's crazy that they have Amir in here though. Also think I sent you a friend request. Who do you like more, the KC or the BL Boys Love? I don't know what that is, but Boys Love every day. No, what the shit? You sending me a friend request? That you didn't. Bro, that was so whack. Oh my god. I have 2 friends. Okay. It's time. Wait, this 10 pull, should I use it here? It looks cool, but I don't know if it's like gonna goof me up. You know what? Why not? Why not, man?
공평하게 죽음을
Never understand that banner.
뭐랬더라.
Poop cliff.
아무튼 다 박살내러 왔다.
It looks so cool.
제 흥을 돋구게 될
Oh my
곳이
god.
여기라고.
Los mariachis. Extra. Never the standard banner. We don't want the standard banner. Oh shit. Oh shit.
그 대답으로 충분합니다.
Oh! It's the super force. The super faust. Momon, remember 99% quit before they hit big. What does it mean? 99% of people quit before they hit big. Yeah. Let's do the single pulse. You won the entire game. What do you mean? Was it good? Holy shit, that idea was so good it almost got nerfed. It looked cool. Definitely. I liked the hat that she was wearing. It was so forced, was it? I just want to get my tickets away. Okay. What is this one? I don't understand what this one means. Do you need the lunacy for anything else? Or should I just use them for pulling? That force is kind of the strongest idea in the game. Oh shit. That's for when you buy lunacy. Oh, okay. So there's like broad lunacy and not broad lunacy. Oh, you only use lunacy for gacha. Okay. Then we have nothing to lose. I'm a man on a mission. A man with nothing to
쉴만큼
with
쉬었으니까
nothing to lose.
다시 가볼까? 다들 옷 단단히 여미고.
Oh, why do I only get Rodions? It looks cool though. I like that one.
날 보고 눈살을 찌푸린 자들은 모두 열애자로 간주하겠다.
Very cool too. Man, that's it. I'm going home because Rodia's peak. But how do I do anything now? What is ego? Is it like the weapon? I'm gonna use one pull. Okay, I trust you. I'm gonna do it. Look at that shit. Oh. Okay, I still trust you. It's like a big attack. Ah. Okay, so I still trust in the cock. The trust is still there. Yeah. Okay, my trust is slowly going down, but it's this one. Nickcock, your trust failed me. In the very next pull. So, what is this? How do I get out of the screen? Oh. Holy shit, we got two. I don't know what is good for what right now, but I'm just choosing something to have something new. Office worker. My good ass office worker. I think I just continue the story for now. I don't have. Oh yeah, we can just continue. Don't use Kurumuku, what yeah. Okay. I use whatever I want. Okay, yeah. At 40 you will get one for real, like for real, for real? Is it like a thing that you get guaranteed? Wait, which direction does it go? Kanto 1? What is this? Oh my god, I didn't want to do that. That's the event. Let me out of here. So this is like Kanto 1 level 1. Vroom vroom. But as an ammo for fell bullet, it's pretty good. What do you mean? What is it? Berg. I cannot go over that nickname.
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉. 해도 돼?
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got to open my eyes. Do we even have eyes? After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there's much else you do on a bus whose destination was unknown to me. My lack of head And memories certainly don't help either.
그래.
Alright, let's proceed.
덜컹덜컹.
Oh my god, okay, here comes Bumpity Bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Oh my god, expensive washer fluid. Vex said he paid a fortune. The clumps stuck to the window gently dissolve, getting light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus, lethargically facing forward. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on others' reaction, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. That is whack, yo, they're just driving over everyone? Hey. I felt rather awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. But I mean glasses. Know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
You must call me Bug Guy, didn't you? Bug Dude.
다시 한번 말하자면
Once again, my name is Gregor.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이
The same way you called Dante not Clockface. I couldn't find any excuse, so I just gave back a like nod.
어이 기사 양반 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
Clockface. Say, Bus Girlie, where we headed?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이야.
Once again, my name is Kawan.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라
The same way you called Gregor and not Bug Guy. He's got you there, Gregor.
본전도 못 건졌네.
She really did.
베르가 말했어.
Vex said
수감자들은
the sinners will go to District 4.
방금 사고라고 말했는가?
Did District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은
That place known to be the home of the Grass Maiden.
그때부터 시작되었다네.
The Grass Maiden? This the origin of the heroine's journey and was the...
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알.
Bloody hell, you rattling on and on.
입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
Can't you just shut up and let the trip go in peace?
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
Why I had remained silent until a mere moments ago.
말 대답하지 말라고.
I said to shut up.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
So did you happen to realize you being louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이 놀려봐.
Even if you can't die, you suffer as hell. Wait, you sure as hell can suffer, no? And so said it
그런
again.
말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니.
They seem to really like each other. I did the right thing and your first response is violence? It shows how refined you are. His brain is made out of violence. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this a part where I exercise my authority as the manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. No, guys. It's inadvisable to lose your... Oh my god.
모분조도
Two wenches.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도라지 같은 새끼들.
Two white against noisy crying hawks and tails dragging. Oh my god.
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네.
Holy shit.
그대는 내가 응징하지.
Senseless violence shan't be forgiven. I will bring about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 옆에서
Oh my
싸워야겠어?
god, they're all batshit crazy. I knew this would happen. I left the spot on my clothes. It left the spot on my clothes. Look, you guys really have to fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination and they've already killed 3 of our own, that is.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를
It's
치는군.
a crazy school bus. Can't take a small break without anticipating trouble. I can. Can I?
너희
Oops.
이번 달 버스 청소다.
You for cleaning duty for the next month.
없애서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Such unfairness. I merely sought the hand of justice.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안 빠진단 말이야. 비싼 건데.
Also, tell them to do my laundry too. Blood doesn't wash off as easily as wine stains. Sheesh. Dry cleaning's costly. No one bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking the indefinite revival for granted. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테, 시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock?
그런 모양새면 어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 기억해두죠.
He doesn't know. That must mean there's a puzzle look where your face should be. I keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Faust. Vigilius gives Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She lets out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도
It's the same thing you did the first day we met, Dante. Though I suppose that was more of an instinctual reaction.
자,
Now let's try it again. Close your eyes.
감으세요.
He doesn't even have eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I no reason not to follow Faust's instruction here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
In fact, the door's everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만
However,
보이죠.
only you can see it.
왜냐하면
For the stars never set in your sky. At that, I felt a thread of light creeping into my sight. Oh, my eye. As if I opened my eyes, I embraced that light. Then I saw a space. I was alone there. And a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. The suffocating heat and agonizing cries seeped through the gap. Hearing the endless laments and wailing for even a split second made me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles and as if it was what I was born to do. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. Spooky! Holy shit! I grope about in the door. Huh? Thousands upon thousands of last rails lay within. And reaching inside, I grabbed a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands. Pull up my hand onto my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가 되었나요?
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could have been a question, or whether pressure to comply. I pulled forth the sinners, grasping my hand with all my strength. The clock sounds. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. It's so crushingly severe it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensation of bone and muscle twisting, entangled with each other, goes on what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I feel to kneel atop a pool of blood and helplessness. Then I see it. Brambles in bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon that blood soaking the ground coalesced into the three masses. Then the agony that seemed to last forever vanished just like that. What an ass ability! It's a good one, my man. Poor Dante, man. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away, my sight was clear of dreadful redness, returning to the grumbling buzz.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 신경은 어떻지?
How does it feel to have your head back after it was severed? Was it exciting? Mike is half-clear restored to consciousness. He rubs his neck, mutters vulgar words, and approaches Ryosho. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight? Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가?
Isn't your job to bring us back?
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는
If your job is done, then step aside before I knock your damn clock off.
단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데 이쯤에서 저
You can just don't bring them back. Please wait. Dante looks like they're in a lot in pain. Wait, in a lot of pain. So we really should. No way. Before he could finish, Heathcliff's steel bed caved into the side of Sinclair's head. Oh my god. This guy is really angry. The incoherent gurgles of a dying person violates my ears.
시계대가리. 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야.
Next time, Clockface, you're crushed. Are we clear?
정말 생긴 대로라더니
You really are as coarse as you look.
한번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Was dying once not enough for you? Heathcliff tightens his grip of the bed, and Ishmael is ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
It seems this team is in serious need of discipline. The sinners on a collision course stopped dead in their tracks. A cold pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스 안에서는 무기 부딪히는 소리가 들리지
Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus. Everybody's scared of friggin' Vigilius.
이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면
If any of you break this rule as of now,
너희는 내게
you're going to be
제발
begging for me to
죽여달라고.
let you die.
난 충분히 그럴 수 있는
I'm
사람이야.
sure you know I'm capable of that and more, right? Sinclair's writhing on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. Heathcliff glowered? Yeah, glowered. But couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테 미안하게 됐습니다.
Oh.
시계를 한 번만 더 돌려주시죠.
Dante, I'm sorry about this. I need you to rewind one more time. I have to do that again? I rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I waggle my head in dejection. The faint hint of a smile on Vigilius' face vanishes as his expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데 관리자 단테.
You better open up while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask and offer apologies, Manager Dante.
단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면, 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면
Oh,
기꺼이
in case you're refusing,
도와드리겠습니다.
simply because you don't want more pain, I can gladly help you with
그
that.
정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠.
This degree of pain will feel like nothing by the time I'm done. Surely you'll be tougher person afterward, right?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
Did he correctly? I'm pretty sure our manager clearly declined your request.
당신 기어드는 박자가
You?
잘못된
This is not the time to step in.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
I was informed when I joined the company that the executive manager would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
I would
저었다니
say that the
의문이
manager
충분히
was
전달되었다고 보는데.
made themselves clear with a shake of the head.
그래, 보좌관께서 나서시겠단
어?
말인가?
I see, so the aide was decided to step in. Is that it?
그렇다면
Then it's my
보좌관께도
turn to make clear what I mean.
충분한
The red hue of his eye grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I meant to do as the manager, or if I even deserve to take this role, but I felt that I should at least stop things here so we don't get into an even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Otis, I rewind the clock. It's okay. Vigilius noticed me motioning her to stand down and withdrew the red glow from his glare as if in mutual understanding.
잘 생각하셨군.
Good thinking.
관리자께서 그러시겠다.
As you wish, manager. Otis. I still don't know it, if it's Otis or Otis. Otis seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with the twisting sensation. I've given up on trying to describe the throes I go through. Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thank you very much. Sinclair stood up with a pain moan and bowed to me before waddling back to his seat. Did they get clean too or something? Does the blood like on their body goes back into their like onto their body? It was just nothing. It was just vroom vroom. That's it. Dance time. Oh,
이 오티스
what just happened?
참전합니다.
They wanted me.
질문이 있네.
Pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raised her hand. Shoot.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네. 그럼 두 번째는 무엇인가?
Verily, I understood the first rule well. What is the second rule then?
아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보는 거야?
Really, why are you so eager to learn that? Vigilius gave a cold stare to Ryosho, who just lit her cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face. Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에 담배 꽁초 버리지 마.
Don't litter the bus floor with cigarettes. They leave burn marks. It was fall silent again.
잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 엔진 소리는 어디 갔나?
No, wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine's roar?
카론, 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Karan, why are you speeding up?
밥이 없어. 미피가
Oh,
배고파해.
no food. Miffy's hungry.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키자.
Good, we could use something to lift the mood. Are we dropping by the gas station? By a gas station. The idea of Vigilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus like an average driver felt alien.
차가 움직이려면 연료가
A car
필요하지.
needs fuel to run.
카론, 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐.
That would be kind of funny to see. And Karan, try flashing the headlights a bit. Wait a second, that's it? Like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
Oh, it's dancing time.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지
Wait, if we do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent. Sorry. Oh shit, was that loud? Holy my eardrums. Oh, I could hear someone slam the bus outside.
가진 거 다 놓고
Number nuts, hooligan.
준다. 10, 9.
Oh, leave all your stuff behind or get off. You got 30 seconds.
대박! 20이 빠졌잖아.
And you skipped 20 of them.
그럼 20초 동안은 기도나 하고 있어라.
Well, say your prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은 건지.
I got the people here are stupid. Why am I surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What did you just say?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니.
How cowardly of them to ambush us. They must be villains without shadows of doubt.
자, 다들 내려.
Alright, everyone off.
그리고 말이야. 최대한 죽지 않을 만큼만 해줘.
And one more thing.
알지?
We want them near death, not dead. Got it? Non-lethal damage? Hooligans! Changing Chaining multiple skills with the same affinity color in the same turn will activate what is known as a resonance. Oh. Me understand. Chaining tumor, yeah, resonance. Whatever that is doing.
명령대로 하겠습니다.
Chaining 3 or more adjacent skills with the same affinity activates absolute resonance. Try activating absolute resonance using these skills. Okay, yeah. Activate absolute resonance. Activating resonance slightly enhances the affected skills based on a number of skills linked to the resonance chain. The skills closer to the right in the end of the dashboard receive greater boost. Activating absolute resonance guarantees that every skill in the resonance chain receives a boost. Oh. Okay.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 좋은 전략입니다.
What? In which type do they get a
좋은
boost?
전략입니다.
How do they get better?
그러니까요.
Each unit has a unique passive. Select force to see a
무슨
passive.
일인가요, 관리자님?
Select the passive button. Deal 10% damage to units with negative status effects. Please activate the resonance passive by activating resonance for unnecessary affinity. The force passive requires 2 more pride indigo resonances.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 순조로운
Ah, damn.
전략입니다.
Wait, is it activated now? I didn't saw it.
당연한 결과죠.
Let's take a look at a different type of passive. These icons in the top left corner of the screen can also show the list of available passives. Select Master's icon highlighted here. And less than 50 HP gain 1 protection at the start of the combat phase. Sinner Master passive is an own passive. Own passive activate automatically each turn, provided you have enough ego resources to meet the requirements. Okay. This passive requires you own 2 yellow sloth resources. Use a skill to gain ego resource corresponding to that skill affinity, viewable here. Since we gathered enough yellow ego resources in the previous turn, this own passive is already activated. Okay, current active passive will be highlighted. Sinners that have been sufficiently upgraded can assist the deployed sinners through their support passives. The support passives, like regular passives, have resonance and own conditionals. Okay. Interesting. Oh.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
좋은 전략입니다.
Oh my god, he freaking turned to dust? The art style looks a little bit different in the beginning. I'm not sure if it's always like that later too.
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제 실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
Victory! Wait, but I wanted to see what happened with the boss. What is this? Oh, I can use like a word in here. I can get that later. I can get people in here. Where can I upgrade my people? Maybe we can get it later. I have to go to the toilet really quick. I'm gonna be back in a second though. I'm back. What? Why am I here? This screen. I wanted to drive. This one. Dance time. The bus deck. Oh.
표정이라면
I
따르겠습니다.
can. I get all the tutorials now. With a guttural noise, the side of the bus lurches and splits open. A number of human shapes littered on the ground before its maw. Some were still conscious while others weren't exactly in one piece. And then the bus began devouring those tethered to it in the most literal sense. Gluttonously, voraciously. Wosho watched it with a satisfied expression and seemingly determined to savor every moment. While in the corner of my eyes, Sinclair was clearly distressed.
다들 제정신이 아닌 것 같아요. 그렇지 않나요?
They all look like they're out of their minds, don't you think so too? His reaction got me curious to know their stories. Just to make sure none were forced to join, right? Though what I was involved in before my head changed in a mystery, I myself was practically forced to join the company, judging from what I know at the moment. And maybe they aren't so different from me. Or so I thought when Sinclair's head drooped in response, like it struck a nerve.
그래요.
That's right. It was
이건 제
made by my
선택이죠.
choice.
전부 익숙해질 거야.
I get used to all this, right? He mutters as if we were talking to someone other than me.
입사하지 않았어도 했을 일이요. 저기 또 악의 무리가 달려드네.
This is what I would have done even if the company recruited me not. Look, yon horde of evil approaches. Yon horde? The what? In addition to attack skills, each unit has also defense skills. Lightly tap the center's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard to swap their bottom skills with a defense skill. Oh shit! Use guard skills to gain shield equal to its power damage will be absorbed. Yeah. That shield takes force to generate an evade skill. Oh shit! When using evade skill, if its final power is greater than or equal to that, of the enemy skill, the unit will completely ignore the enemy's attack, taking no damage from it. Evade skills flip the coin once every enemy coin flip. Warning, if an evade type defense skill final power now slower, yeah, with strike full force. Counter skill. Counter skills allow an enemy to strike first, then perform an unopposed attack against the attacker. Warning, if the unit is staggered by the enemy's attack, the counter will not activate. Okay. Let us demonstrate the effect of each defense skill in this battle. Chain the defense skills, then start a combat phase. I just realized there. Oh yeah, and then we press them. Ah. Why can I like go up here? No, I cannot. He countered. When used under the right setting, his defense skills can be more effective than clashing or attacking enemies. However, poorly timed use of these skills can put the sinners at great risk. Also, please note that sinners will not select their defense skills unless you personally issue a direct command. Keep this in mind when using auto-skill chaining functions. Oh, I also have to do... Oops, wait. Ah, okay. Interesting.
행동을 개시합니다.
I'm gonna be honest, like when I used to play like Limbus, I was always so confused if I should clash with it now or if I should like defend myself against it. Because there were so many options to do that. Like, was evading the best choice? Was defending the best choice? And it was pretty easy later on in the game. Because sometimes you had like such high attacks from enemies, you were like, okay, I cannot clash against it anyway. Let's just defend. In that sense. So I don't know how it's in this game gonna... if it's gonna be similar. Oh, I got paralyzed. Holy shit. Why is he the only one of us? Oh! He's the only wet guy. Hello distorted Wui. Hello, just starting the game? Yeah, I just started it. Oh, it's over. It's over! They're both staggered! Yeah, how you doing? My name is Momonga. I'm trying Limbus company for the first time today. It's pretty cool, but there's a lot of like rules. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm trying to understand. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, distorted Wii. Oh, I love it too! My Enkelfelin got up! My stamina. Let's friggin' go. I don't know what I wanted to see. How much time do I have? Okay, I still have time probably for one more main stage. Enkelfelin. I can now select my super thing. The thing is,
의로움을 세우기 위해서라면.
What do those?
의로움을 세우기
Oh, I can see it on the right.
의로움을 세우기 위해서라면.
I'm still confused.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
We're just choosing something. I don't even know what we're choosing, so.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가 언제더라. 기계 덩어리 팔자가 더 낫네.
Gee, when was the last time I had a feast? Even a big blocky machine eats better than we do.
제공되는 식사는 모두
We don't
정말
mind that all meals are provided with an appropriate determined quantities. How is that bus eating? Like, does it have a mouth?
그 정도 먹어서는 기운이
It's
안
not
난단
nearly
말이야.
enough to get me going. I thought I heard Heathcliff shout, "You think I'm doing this on a full stomach?" In a distance, but Wadia seemed to be pretending she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus one of stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's enkephalline,
로보토미
an energy source Lobotomic
코퍼레이션에서
Corporation treated.
원하시죠?
이전 엘사 말이군요. 특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고 들었어요. 엘사가
How
몰락한
does it
지금
make enkephalline
자네밖에
out
남지
of
않았지만
Hello Badwoni, welcome, welcome. I see new person in the Project Moon player base. Hello, hi, how are you doing? How does the bus create enkephalline out of humans? You mean the previous Lobotomic Corporation? I heard it produced energy using its singularity. For all of that remains of the company, now it's wobble. Oh, now it's wobble.
맞아요.
That's
그래서
why,
지금은
which is
구하기가
why
꽤
I
힘들어요.
it's become a rarity these days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는 신체에서 엔케팔린을 강제로 추출할 수 있죠.
Yeah. However, Mephistopheles is capable to forcibly extract enkephalline from the body. How? The body? I posed the question watching. I still don't know. Autis gives orders to the other sinners, then glancing into the maw of the bus in turn.
네. 엔케팔린은 뇌와 척수신경에서만 추출돼요.
Oh,
특히나
shit.
생명 활동이 있을수록 효율이
Correct.
좋죠.
enkephalline can only be extracted from the brain and spinal nerves. It can be taken from live subjects for greater efficiency. Oh my god. I'm doing good gambling for the egos, but 120 pulse, no luck for me. If you need any help or question, I will help or explain. Thank you. 120 pulse, man, you have like as much luck as the people over here. People say they are like stuck with 200 pulse and didn't got anything yet. Hello Momonga, I'm so disgusted. I saw a dude who is stealing and re-uploading content of creators I watch. That's crazy. That happens every time though. Did I read it already? Yeah, from the spinal nerves. So that's why Vigilius told the sinners to not kill the assailants. Okay, and
그럼 해당 부위만 먹여도 되는 거 아니야?
if why the rest of their body is what you're thinking, there's a point, as the blood and flesh can also be processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 시동
While enkephalline is used to generate ignition and thrust, the remaining organic matter spent on maintaining speed, thus reducing enkephalline usage.
되도록 천천히 소모되게 하기 위한 설계죠.
And so we're basically running on spinal cord brain fluid. Is like the gasoline, and the rest of the body is like a little bit of like wood that we just throw into the fire. I'm only luck for these, but not ego, sadly. I didn't sound ego yet. A hybrid. Forrest went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities, and that it won't be sufficient to a sufficient source on its own. But most of it went in one ear and out the other. Well, that's complicated. I got that. It's tough work at least. Is Limbus company fun? It's fun, yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, like for a person that never played Lobotomic Corporation or non-Lobotomic Corporation Live with Wiener, I think that's the complicatedest gacha game that I played yet. But doesn't mean it's too complicated. It was pretty easy until now. Bye bye.
뭘요?
I didn't read it.
다음부터는
Don't mention it.
고생하지
Boss knows
않는답니다.
no struggle.
고생은 우리가 하고 있지. 이봐, 관리자 양반 또 온다고.
If anyone doing heavy lifting, it'd be us. Hey manager, but more incoming. Oh. Oh my god. What? My mouse is stuck. Adjust the density of information on screen during combat. What do you mean maximum? Okay. How does it look like? Wait, did even something change? I didn't notice. Don't need to know.
개의치 않고 말씀을.
What can she use? After attack heals 8 SP for 4 allies with the least SP. If target has +6 rupture, okay. I don't know what rupture is, but sir, it's nice to know that. I think in the beginning we don't have to know anything. I don't think we have to know anything in the beginning. Oh my god, that Faust ID is going absolutely wild. It looks cool. Why is it like a defense thing? Unopposed shit. Lomodomi corrosion is also part of the war lore. I will not say more, but yeah, I'm a fan of lomodomi corrosion. And density means the effect while frightening can also fry people. Phone what since it's a MOBA game first.
부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니.
Oh, okay.
내일은
Ah.
것이 살아갈 수 있겠군요.
Okay, I know it now. What do you mean? I can still fry people's phone. I played Lobotomy Corporation a little bit. Only have Heisho Pack ID. The what? The what do I have? What was it called? Yui. You mean that one? Heisho Pack Mao Branch Adapt. Wait, we're leveling up? Oh, we level up like that? Oh my god, that's sick.
이게 옳은 선택일까?
Like people said it was pretty good.
어이, 적당히 끝내라. 곧 손님이
Yeah, I
방문할
pulled
거야.
it. Hey, that's enough of that. We're expecting a guest anytime now. Virgilius said, poking his head out of the window. A guest? Who?
처음으로 가는 던전이니까.
I've determined that we need to
길잡이가
guide.
필요할 것 같아서요.
That we need a guide. As this is our first trip to a dungeon. A dungeon?
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들
Yuri.
맞나요?
Excuse me, are you the people from Limbus company? Someone approaches us slowly.
맞나 보네요.
Looks like it. The bus had just about finished its meal, crunching on the last remaining bone chips. Yui watched it indifferently before introducing herself.
예전 엘사에서 근무했던 유리예요. 잘 부탁합니다.
I'm Yui, a former employee of the previous... Wait, what are we talking about? Limbus company or Lobotomic Corporation? No, it's Lobotomic Corporation. I look forward to working with you. Boss is part of the Heisho Pack part, and there's everyone, and for everyone Heisho Pack ID, but they shine the most if you have for Hong Lu Show Pack Leader ID, because he gives the biggest buff for others, but also have a special stuff if you have more of them, but I only have one, sadly. By Lobotomy Corporation, you mean?
로보토미 코퍼레이션이겠군.
Has to be Lobotomy Corporation.
네, 우리는 로보토미 코퍼레이션 9L4의 옛 지부들로 향합니다.
Oh, cool. That's right, we will explore the former branch facilities of Lobotomy Corporation, also called the old Lobotomy
저라면
Corporation.
불러도 절대 안 왔을 것 같은데.
If I were you, I wouldn't have taken part in this.
추락한 날개라니.
Being a fallen wing and everything, I doubt your employment ended on a pleasant term.
무슨 소리야? 날개고 뭐고 돈만 함께라면 뭐든 유쾌한 기억이 된다고.
Don't worry, I'm a lot further in the story and I use the same force study. She's really good. Then I hope she's gonna carry me through this month. What are you on about? Any point in life can be pleasant as long as you have money to spend.
거기는 아직도 괴물로 득실된다는 소문이.
I heard those places are still teeming with monsters to this day.
괴물이 아니라 환상체요. 어쨌든 사실이에요.
Not monsters, abnormalities. The rumors are true either way, but there are more important matters.
지부 가장 깊숙한 곳에
Not
최근에
abnormalities.
피어나기 시작한
Am I gonna see like
기술의 핵심 정수가
Queen
존재해요.
of Hatred again? Big Bird. Oh my god. I saw like and when I downloaded like the game, they were explaining abnormalities of like a little screen, and the only abnormality was Big Bird. I knew it, like my Big Bird superiority always wins. I swear this guy is a legend. Or maybe it was not Big Bird, maybe it was Apocalypse Bird. It's the deepest reaches of these branches are neoplastic plant-like growth, holding the essence of Lobotomy Corporation's technology.
단테, 며칠 전에 내가 제안했던 걸 기억합니까? 성의를 새기게 해줄 거라고.
There's ideas of Lobotomy anomalies, so yeah. Dante, if you remember, I believe I offered to let you finish engraving your aspect a few days ago.
정수,
With these essences, the
모은다면
golden
그 정도는 어려운 일도 아니게
bows
될
in your
겁니다.
hands, it'd be easy as pie. The red aspect still makes my head ache. What was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는 없습니다. 그때가 되면 전부 알게 될 테니까요.
There's no need to rouse your brain trying to remember what you can't. It all come back in due time. I returned a slow nod to Forrest's placid advice. Alright, for now I should focus on what I currently know and see. And if it's Lobotomy Corporation we're scoring, we might find some encephalin too.
아, 그러면 더 이상 사람들을 갈아 넣지
Does it
않아도
mean we
되겠네요?
won't have to feed people in our vehicle?
거기다가 운이 좋으면 에고까지 얻을 테니.
We could also grab some ego if we're
일석삼조네요.
lucky. So that's 3 rats with 1 stone. Ego? I don't know what... Was ego not the thing? Like... weapons? I only remember them from like... From the like Brew of Winner. There's another unknown term that makes my head hurt. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking to it. Echo! Stop! Holy shit! Just my Amazon Alexa just started singing. It seemed rather rude to keep talking to each other when we had a guest on board. And someone else seemed to agree.
유리 씨는 무슨 일 하며 지냈나?
So, Miss Yui, what have you been up since the layoff? Yo, you got a job with KSC Marchan? Oh my god, congratulations, that's sick. At what are you working, like cashier man? manager, janitor, cook, everything. Gregor gave his best shot at making some conversation with a well-meaning smile to put the newest passenger at ease. His brows seemed to twitch due to a lack of practice, but it's no big deal.
내가 보아하니 그대는 해결사일 것 같소. 그들에게서는 모두 고결한 영웅의 냄새가 난다고 하더군.
It appears to me that though Art an honorable fixer, it's said that all fixers exude the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri was nodding lightly, I heard Ishmael let out a deep sigh.
어디서 그런 소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요.
Yeah, were fixers not very like... I remember that we were working in so stinky conditions. I like the officers though, or I really like the fixer officers. I remember them. I think they were also unique. I don't know, they were sending me to the food handlers class first. I thought they were speaking Japanese at first, but no, Korean. What? That's crazy. Pretty cool though. Good luck with your job as KFC man. When are you starting? It wouldn't have been easy to find another job soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은 계약직이에요.
Oh, you mean the game? So it is Korean. Yeah, they are a Korean company. Starting this week. Ooh. Let's go. For now, I'm just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이 다시 이곳으로 기어들어온 이유도 그거였겠네.
Game was made by Project Moon, I think a Korean company. That explains why you decide to crawl on back there.
예전 직장으로 돌아가서
Did they promise to
크게
promote
한탕이라도 치면
you to team leader?
칭찬자리라도 주겠대요?
Team leader or something? If you just struck gold in your former workplace?
실적을 세우면 계약 기간은
I
늘어날지도
can
모르죠.
buy more Hololive TCG now. Do you buy that? Where can you buy that? I think Hololive collection cards? My contract might be extended in return with results.
그렇지. 보통 계약직 시절은 실적 한해
Right,
목숨을 걸어야
a good result is something to risk your life for if you want to earn a permanent spot. Wait a second, I have to look up something really quick. There. YouTube is telling me I'm getting demonetized.
그거 참 부질없는 목숨이네요.
What a futile life that is.
어이, 아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야?
Hey, what's with the sarcasm? Is something a problem?
글쎄요. 처음부터 끝까지 마음에 안 드는
I know, I have a problem with every single thing I'm hearing right now. Seemingly unaffected by a abrasive attitude, Yui quietly took an empty seat. Looking back and forth between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his head. I can't seem to get used being around these people.
빨리 배워두는 편이 편할 겁니다, 단테.
It will be beneficial for you to adapt sooner than later, Dante.
그럼 출발하지. 손님께서 자리에 앉았다.
I love green men, they sound so soft but wood at the same time. The voice acting in this game is really good too. It's just sad that I cannot read, just enjoy the voice acting without like understanding. I cannot speak Korean. I wish they had English voice acting too. Come on, time to go. Our guest has taken her seat.
내 피부에 빵빵. 카름도 빵빵.
Maybe I'm revived. Come on, wearing to drive. Oh, shade. Ain't enough people. Didn't aid enough people. Whoa, there are two different ones.
폭들을 제거하겠어. 저치는
I think for now I don't have to block. Blocking is not on my struggling. And not like we can do something about that.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 아름답지 않아.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
길에서 비켜.
The big IDs, they look so cool. Like, the Faust looks so flashy. I can see her like flying over the entire screen. That's actually pretty cool.
고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면
Huh? Is it next day or what? It's next day! Oh shit! You can officially say that I played that game for one singular day. I didn't, but...
하루가 저물어가는 동안
So, someone told me that the next pull I'm doing, I'm gonna get an ego, okay? And I'm gonna trust them. Why should I not trust them? I'm a person that trusts my viewers. I'm a person that should never trust my viewers. What is this? Huh? You can get like a guaranteed one? What is announcer? What do announcers do? I'm stuck. Pretty cool. Snack harpoon, buddy sack. So they are like, I don't know what that is. And I can't even see what it's doing. What the shit is the ego, man? People said it was like an ability. What is this? Oh, event! Event shop! What is this, by the way? Do I not have like a lot of those blue things? Oh wait, what were those?
하루가 저물어가는
Those. Gives 3000 identity XP. I don't know how to use that. What is this? Oh. More identity experience. What are those? I don't care. I am confused. What is this? Trial allegedly. Skadi? There's freaking Skadi, bro. That's sick. $1,000? That is nuts. I have 32. That's pretty bad.
더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
Okay, that's probably the last stage that we're doing. Sorry to ask, but if I have the map, how do you know what roads to take? Answerless. The bus keeps speeding anyway. We do have something to lead us. Intuition. Cowan's intuition.
네?
What?
분홍머리. 칼은 앞을 이상한 종이로 막는 이유가 뭐야?
The game is definitely way more goofy than every Project Moon game that I played yet. Pinky here, explain why you keep rubbing that odd paper in Sharon's face.
계속 이상한 방향으로 가니까 그렇죠.
Because you keep going in weird directions. Take a look at this map. Our destination is to the southeast of here. Kawan reluctantly gives the map a cursory glance, as she couldn't ignore the thing right in front of her eyes.
마음이 향하는 곳, 그곳에 진짜 길이 있을지니.
Follow the heart, that's where the true path lies.
옳소. 우리는 모두 마음이 향하는 곳으로 나아가야만 하네.
You must follow as our hearts lead.
그냥 지도 보는 법도 모르는
Just
길지라는 거잖아요.
admitting that you can't read the map.
제가 하고 싶은 말을 대신 해주실 줄이야.
He took the words right out of my mouth. You and Ishmael put a palm over their respective faces at the same time, almost like they were in sync.
오, 우리 기사님 친구라도 생겼나 봐.
Oh, did our driver make a new friend?
분홍머리가 계속 제잘거려. 난 길을 알고 있단 말이야.
Hingy keeps on blabbing. I know the way.
아니 그러니까 방향이 잘못.
No, I mean you're going the wrong direction.
앞에 또 장애물이야. 부릉부릉 할까?
Look ahead, more obstacles. Do I have room?
아니 카론, 기다려봐.
No, Karen, wait 1 second. Oh, it's hooligans! Looky, nice bus we got there. Why don't you give me a ride?
피스토 팰레스의 후식 시간인 모양이군.
I guess Mephistopheles could use a helping of dessert.
내리지. 아직 밥을 더 먹여야겠어.
Get on down, it needs to be fed just a bit more. We're really just eating everyone that we see, holy shit. That's crazy. What was that? What did you just saw? What did you just say? Oops.
길 좀 막지 마.
It's kind of funny that our people like upgrade automatically. Like per battle, that shit. I always forget that's a thing in gacha games. I don't know why.
길 좀 막지 마. 딴소리지 말고.
I think it's gonna be very sick when you have like a lot of cool IDs that do like all the flashy stuff and shit. I think they would be very interesting to look at. Oh.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
아름답진 않네.
Hey, I just realized we have that one ID of that of the what was it again? The delivery man. You're not too out of the you're not enough towards you. Shit, I don't think I have more time. But let's talk a little bit about the game in the end.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
수감자들별로
어느 순간
What is this?
하루가 저물어가는 동안
The what?
하루가
Yeah,
저물어가는
conclusion.
동안 나는 그저
Literally.
서 있을 뿐이었어.
Exactly what I expected. Exactly what I expected. I did play a little bit of Lobotomic Corporation. I did play and finish Limbus, and I don't know how to really feel towards having to read everything myself again, because I'm not Korean, sadly. But it hurts my lungs again. But it's not like we do that for every game that we play. For some reason that always hurts my lungs. And that is always one thing where I always forget how good games are, because they take my lung damage in. So we just take the lung not into consideration, because it doesn't affect how good the game is. It's just a quality of life thing for me as a streamer, that I can just sit down and watch, and that's the thing that I really like about Reverse and what was it again? Starway, all of those games, that I can just sit and give my comments and exist. I hate to read. But the comment is a lot of fun. The comment in the story seems to go into a very cool direction. We didn't start it yet. We're literally in the fifth story stage, so we didn't even saw anything yet, but I can already see the potential where this is going. And from what the things I've heard, it's going to go super crazy later on. And so I'm really happy to continue that, but I think I have to play way more to even get somewhere at all. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Well, I'm very happy that I got that one sinner. That one idea, I think it's gonna help me a little bit out with being a huge skill issue. As for the gameplay in general, I'm freaking stupid, okay? Like I said, I did finish Limbus, but I'm still stupid. And I could see how 85% of the entire gacha community would struggle with this game. But in the beginning seems pretty easy. You just connect some things together. And it's definitely way easier than Limbus. But later when it gets more complicated, where I definitely I heard multiple times that there's a big spike in difficulty at some point. I think many people would not like it. And also at the same time, many people would not like it in general, because the style. I love the style. I think for me, something like this is way more interesting than flashy moves in Zenless Zone Zero or Withering Waves or Genshin Impact or whatever. Because it's unique, it has feedback to it, it is well placed, and it's interesting just to see how it works. So yeah, and that's why I probably like it so much. Like I said, I already liked it in Limbus a lot. I kind of miss, and when I see the game like that, I kind of miss Limbus again. I really liked the game, and I forgot a little bit that I liked it so much. And I miss the complexity of that game, even though I don't understand this one now. Not having the cards and shit, feels terrible. Just having 3 skills, hitting the enemy and then blocking or evading. It feels like they took the Limbus and just cut off half of it, maybe 75%. It is good for a gacha game. It's really, really good. It's well placed. I can still feel the same fighting style and the same. It played similarly. And it's not too complicated for most people, I think, even though I just said the complete opposite. I do think it's definitely at least less complicated than their other games. So I think it's a good gacha game. If people miss out on it, a huge mistake. But for stream, it's a lot of reading. It's really a lot of reading. And I think that's where I'm gonna spend most of my time with. And when I always start a new gacha game, I'm always super slow in general. Because I'm like, is that right? Is that a thing I should do? Should I upgrade this person or should I do this person? Should I pull this banner or should I not? Because for some reason I got this fear now. I don't know which game that I played. I think I didn't play any. But I think I'm a little bit scared. A little bit scared to do the wrong things. Because I'm scared of people getting mad like, how dare you? How dare you use single pulls? So yeah, I might be a little bit terrified of that, but I'm still getting somewhere. Art style. I'm a big fan of Reverse 1999 because of their very big usage of like gouache pen or like a more paintery style. This one surprised me a little bit. It definitely has a way upgraded style when it comes to... I always use the previous game like Lobotomic, I mean like Libufina as a reference, but those two games are so far apart. But I can still see that the same artist or like the same art style is still implemented in that. While the models are way sharper and way more pronounced and of course just better in general, I can still see backgrounds, fast drawn panels, still have this paintery style of that square brush that they love to use. Like I can see that everywhere, even in that panel where we're looking at right now. It's crazy. I like it. I like definitely. They don't make characters that are literally just made up for fan service and everything. They make interesting looking characters. Some of them looking good, some of them look like less good. I don't really care, but I still like them all the same in my opinion.
어느 순간 나는 그저 달리는 걸 멈췄고
So
스스로를 이 버스에 유폐시켰어.
it's similar like in Reverse. The art style really gets me. Problem that I see with a lot of gacha games is that's a thing that most gacha games don't take like a lot of focus on, and I understand why, because I can already say that 85% of all gacha players skip the story, and yeah, that's our problem. But the difference of conversation panels, no, like narrative panels, I would say like that. It's always hard to do like differences in that, but I saw it in Zenless Zone Zero a lot, that they used the combination of everything. They used like the people just talking straightforward to you, like we see everywhere. Then they used comic panels, and then they used the 3D models and shit. And it depends of course on budget that you have. But I have something that I have like a very high standard now when it comes to those panels always. Nothing against it. I started with Arknights. I was already used to just a moving image in front of me, or sometimes just a still image and text below. Girls Frontline, everything that I played was similar. Just got a little bit spoiled by Zenless Zone Zero and stuff like that. But would definitely love to see them often. Most of the time gacha games like this one do compensate with more art panels, but in my opinion art panels are just like a short temporary thing. They don't narrate with themselves, they just don't move. But the thing is, again, it doesn't have English voice acting, so something like comic panel would not work. Because you would have to read the comic yourself. Or it would not fit maybe, or... One thing that we saw that was pretty cool was like a PV, but that PV was just to announce the start of the game. And like I said, something is a budget thing. Not everybody has like the budget of a freaking MiHoYo game. And so do not blame the game for it. It uses its resources well. It has a unique style to it. Even like the panels here in the starting screen do have some unique look to it, and even though it looks complicated a little bit, you play like once or twice now and it's already like clear as day. It's like super easy to like navigate around here and all of those panels. Interesting set of people. Love that it's a super smart idea. Literally one of the smartest ideas that I ever saw. That you have a set of main characters and you give those main characters different things to, let's say, like wear, like different IDs and egos and stuff. Makes them like unique again for every singular team without making them like inaccessible for you. You can have always a Don Quixote. You're not gonna have the same Don Quixote as another one, but you're always gonna have Don Quixote. You never feel like you are missing out on something, on a character or whatever. But yeah, of course, as in every gacha game, people are still gonna be like that. And another problem is that might just not apply to people. That might just apply to the overall success of the game. I think people feel less unique for everyone having the same people as you. I think it's just better. It helps the narrative of the game more. It makes it feel more like a game. That makes sense, because that's the thing in reverse. I pull a person and I see them in 4 chapters. It's like, yeah, it's the gacha game. You kind of separate the gacha and the characters that you get a lot of the story. Like, they don't have anything to do with each other. In this one, it's like semi like that. Of course, you get the, let's say, Heisho Peg Mao branch adept that we just got. But it's still Faust. And Faust is in the game right now already. So it feels more included. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just an interesting thought that I had. The idea of a boss is funny. The idea of a boss is freaking funny. I'm interested about the entire structure of the city. The nest, the wings, what we're gonna see, if you're gonna see like some fixer officers, some old faces, like the head, the thumb, the index and stuff like that. Or the hand in general, I mean. Like things that we saw in Limbus. If you see them too in Limbus. Looking forward to see some cameos. We're not gonna see that probably. I heard that. But it would be interesting. The gacha, I didn't play long enough to say if it's nice or bad. I think it's nice. In most games, I never saw a problem with gacha. I never played the gacha game yet where... That's always a thing. I'm a casual player. I'm not speaking for like a hardcore player. I'm a casual player. I was playing gacha games for maybe 1 or 2 months, and in total playtime, I would say I would play them. I had played them less than 50 hours, or maybe like 70 hours. And I get through every game without actually building my characters right, without making them super strong, without having the best gacha pulls and shit. And I think it's gonna be same for this game. I'm not gonna feel it. I'm never gonna feel how the gacha is for me. I think people just have to get their freaking ass together and just play gacha games, not every day. It is just what it is. Like, I think you can play... I don't think there is a gacha game out there that you can... There is probably 1, 2, I don't know, the Fate Grand Order. There's probably not a lot of gacha games out there that you can play in your lifetime without super strong characters. I think you can play every gacha game out there with welfare characters, with free characters, with just the characters you get from like very bad pulls. So, I don't know. People are just like sweating too much, man. What is this? Why does it have a exclamation mark? Oh, my dailies! What am I getting? Limbus pass, battle pass. There's literally battle pass. Holy shit. Free Limbus pass. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna battle pass XP. I'm gonna get level 2. Who's that? But total review, good game. The thing that I recommend the most about this game, it is so phone friendly. How much gigabyte was it? Almost nothing. I could download it today, and that means something. Like, I updated Honkai and it took me 2 days. The Honkai update was bigger than this entire game. Resource friendly for your phone, easy to play. This is a real phone game that you should get on your phone when it's not a freaking Tesla car itself. So that's the biggest thing that I see. Same as Reverse. I think those games are beautifully made for lower end phones. Or mid-range phones for like bad phone standards. Some people that are still walking around with the Samsung Galaxy S4 nowadays. So not sure if that's the right thing to say. Oh yeah, I think that's it with the game. Quit! Good game. Good game. Took my voice there in the end. I can already feel my throat dying a little bit. I hope nothing got into the wrong throat over here. I do love the game. Maybe I cannot show my excitement that much because, like I said, my throat is kind of dying. But I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for the next week. And for those who don't know it yet, I'm gonna play Limbus Company for 1 month and 1 week. The size till November, and after that we're gonna see if I still gonna play it. I'm trying to, but I'm playing so many gacha games now. I have like 5 on my list right now, and if I want to like cycle them around, I'm trying to. But for now, this month of gacha game testing goes to Limbus Company. Don't know what's going after that. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy it for this month. I'm gonna go now. My throat is dying. Tomorrow, guys, I'm gonna turn into a butterfly, into a wonderful butterfly. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We're gonna draw Maria, making Maria's head look like super good. I'm gonna do the hair like crazy. And then we're gonna play Lords of the Fallen with Lapis Windbloom. We are almost at the end of the game. So we're gonna do that. In the last area actually in Lords of the Fallen. Or we're gonna draw my ending soon screen on Thursday and gonna play another another round of the visual novel. A lot of things. But yeah, before I die, I'm gonna go bye bye.